Ah, yes. Sweet, delicious caffeine pumping through my veins. Hooty hoo, people. What is going on? We had a pretty dang good sales day yesterday. Pretty okay Saturday. Pretty decent Friday. Been very productive on the listing front. And we'll take a look at those here in just a minute. First of all, we'll go through postcard what sold. I ran 400 auctions on old listing postcards. Probably about a dozen of them sold. They were all starting at $1.95 and $2.95. So I'm probably not going to go into. I'm not going to do all the postcards. I'm just going to kind of do highlights today because we'd be here forever and I wouldn't make my shipping deadline. So let's take a look. Shall we? We shall. All right. Sold a couple of these previously. These are Fred Smith's Concrete Museum. He makes all these animals out of concrete. There's Fred Smith. It is in Phillips, Wisconsin. This one sold for 15, or actually, I think a little less than that, maybe 10% off that. 13 and change, I think, is what it finally went for. These two came from my local flea market. They're both of, I believe, Lanesboro, Massachusetts. There we go. And on the back, they've got this neat little legend. I think I sold the other half of this card a while back, actually. I don't know if it's the same customer, but they came back and they bought this one here for $3.55 and this one here for $13.45. It's a rotograph, which is why I priced it up a little bit. It did the same thing, though. It's got the whole little legend on the back. Listed and sold. I did a pickup from my guy this weekend, so been starting to list a bunch of those. Listed and sold within an hour yesterday. This little girl on a porch with kitten. Real photo. Sold for $10. Also picked up, listed and sold same day. High school near Pearl and Chestnut Streets, Jeffersonville, Indiana. Sold for $8. Residential Street, Olympia, Washington, $6. This one is pretty cool. This is a stallion exhibited at the Valley Fair in Puyallup, Washington, which became the Puyallup Fair, which became the Washington State Fair. And no comps on this one, but I knew to price this one up a bit. Maybe could have gone a little bit higher. I actually sent out, I think, 5% off of this, so it went for like 41 something. But very happy about that. Listed and sold same day. Gay Street View in Knoxville, Tennessee. Divided back, unposted. $10. Listed and sold same day. This one's been in the store. This just sold this morning. Kind of cool. The Automobile Fiend. This is part of a series. Came from the collection of Mr. Herbert Love. Sold for $13.45. Creepy Santa, one of the auction items. It's got it got some damage. It's not great, and I mean, my God, he's creepy. Holly on his head. Who puts holly on their head? Holly's pointy. $2. This one here, real photo postcard of Kawartha Lakes, the McCracken's Hotel at Stony Lake. This has been in the store for a while. I have been lowballed on this card probably 15 times. I actually went back to look at my my messages on my email account to see how many offers I've either countered or turned down on this one. 15. But I held strong. I knew it was good. Sold for $38.66. And then what listed? Well, it's been pretty productive. This is what's listed in the last 24 hours. It's actually quite a bit more than this because of what already sold. It actually works out to about $2,500, and I'll talk about why it's so much higher in a minute. Got a bunch of these fuses from a friend of mine, and I listed them yesterday. I had a different set that was 9 of them that I listed at $40 a piece, and somebody came in within an hour and bought them all. And I'm pretty happy about that. So that was like a almost $400 sale, and they're already packed up and ready to go. So that was part of the sales yesterday, also part of the listing number. Some more of these fuses, got 5 of these, put these up at 60. They're semiconductor fuses, so they're pricey. This came from Amy in the chat. Baker's Edge nonstick brownie pan. So this is a brownie pan so that all the brownies have edges, because people like the edges of brownies apparently. And the comps on these are crazy. This is like a $70 pan new. And that's basically like new. We were talking the other day about vintage telephones when I sold the one telephone, and I found this over the weekend, paid $1. Pretty cool. Very like Star Trek style phone. So got it for $1, listed for $25. Found some video games this weekend. Got a whole bunch of them for $20. This was in there, PlayStation 1, complete, excellent condition. That alone will pay for all of them. Got this here this weekend for $10, new in the box. Epson Stylus Photo R220 photo printing scanner, listed for $180. Found some knives this weekend, some nice Henkel's knives. It's been a while since I found those, so these were all 50 cents or $1 a piece. Got this one for $1. It's a Calathon, really nice Santoku series or Katana series Santoku knife, 5-inch, listed that for $55. Got a new Henkel's bread knife, which I don't think I've ever bought a new Henkel's knife. So listed that up for $25. Got that for $1. Got this for $1 too. Disc golf set, listed for $16. Got this for $3. FAO Schwartz Tea Party set, new in the box, listed that for $20. This came in the video game stuff. DS Lite starter kit, brand new, sold for $20, or listed for $20 rather. Got this from Amy. It's Poe Dameron, sealed in the box. Star Wars toy, listed that for $16. Also from Amy, this game is a total bolo, and I'm the only one currently with a sealed copy of it on the internet. Ravine, I had never heard of it, but it's basically got 100% sell-through rate, and since I'm the only one with the sealed copy, I priced it up at $65. And this one as well, Building Stories, a graphic novel in a box. Got this from Amy as well. Listed that for $55. So, been a really productive listing couple of days, and I'm just going to keep on at it. And that's the stuff. Hey, Ping, did Lobster contact you yet? I bugged him. Yeah, Ping, Laura, Don, Seedlights, Carl. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming in. Sure, we got some lurkers in back. Probably about a dozen of them. No, I'm going to bug him some more. I mean, I would say give him some grace. He's got a lot going on right now. And we're shipping. I did pack up a few postcards last night, but I showed, I think, all of them on the what sold postcard section. And let's see, what else did I pack last night? A Lego Klutz book that I got from Amy sold for $12. I packed that last night, and the Gerber knife sheath I just listed on Friday or on Thursday sold for $40. So I'm sitting on top of a pretty good pile of postcards to list right now, and I've got a really nice bunch coming in sometime later this week. I'll probably do unboxing on the show, so stay tuned. Yeah, I decided to run the auctions this weekend, or a couple of weeks ago, like on like 400. They were priced at like $6.95 or less. Those all started at $2, and then $8.95 or less all started at $3. Just to see, hey, maybe I could, get some of these moving. Maybe something might get a few competitive bids. The answer is no. Nothing got competitive bids. Everything, I think, only one listing that was auctioned had more than one bid on it. But it's fun. I mean, there's like $30 ish in sales that I wouldn't have had otherwise, so I am not complaining. And it's stuff that's been around since at least 2022, so at least a year and a half. And I'm trying to sort of clear out some of that so that I can consolidate everything easily into one filing system. So any of that stuff that sells at this point, I'm okay with. Like, money is long since recouped. I think I've listed these. Oh. Ooh. Someone's getting the statue of David. Luckily, we keep him covered. So when the last time I showed that card or a similar one, I got demonetized. Catch up on the chat here. So my postcards are in two right now. There's a state, basically like state and era dividing system, and then non-topographic are in sorted by content. And I've moved over Alaska, Alabama, Arkansas, North Dakota, Hawaii, Nevada. Like, basically, whenever I see a state that gets down to like that many, I'll just bite the bullet. It takes about an hour and move them all into the new filing system. And they'll all be under the same letter number. But it also gives me a opportunity when I do that to inventory to make sure that I haven't lost any of them or lost any of the listings. So, and every state I have found at least 5 that weren't listed. So, like, next up will probably be like Washington, D.C., New Hampshire's starting to look pretty thin, Idaho. Right, totally. Yeah, it is a pain in the butt. You know what I need to do is I need to institute the same sort of filing system for my other paper ephemera. which that's going to be, I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, wait. There we go. Because right now it's roughly based on size, and that is not efficient. And it's only growing. But that's like a 2-day project. Like, I'm taking myself out for 2 days of listing, and which that's tough for me to do mentally. Yeah, I mean, it's also not like a super, super high priority. I'll be completely honest. The reality is yes, I do tend to spend more time looking for that stuff usually than I would like. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes I'm like, I know exactly where it is. Boom. I have done a few things on that, like removing, like, all of the photographs used to be mixed in with all of that. Now all of my photographs are in one box, and there's basically sorted by 8x10s, cabinet cards, snapshots, etc. And that's working. Having all the photos all in one place was what really helped helped a lot on that. It only becomes really difficult if I've failed to put in the dimensions in the listing for like a booklet. That's when I start looking around for stuff for too long. Because if all you have is the picture to go by, 6x9 looks exactly like 8.5x11. If I'm lucky, I can see the number of staples. That's like plan B if I can't find something. American Locomotive Company. Schenectady. Did I grab that one? I feel like I maybe didn't grab it. Nope, there it is. I missed that. No, listen. The scheduled listing thing is done. If I'm going to work on listings, I'm gonna list the things, right? It doesn't make sense to me for your items for sale to be available for less time once you've put in the work. The scheduled listing thing, I just do not agree with. I've done scheduled listings. I honestly I think that when you have a larger store, like you can miss a couple of days and you're not going to get completely stung by it. A week or two is a different thing. But this is better, dude. And that's typically how I work on my projects like that. I do a little bit at a time, so I don't. One, with the old ADHD thing, it's sort of it helps a little bit. Where is this? Oh, Hoover. Okay. Like I don't feel like I'm losing out on the dopamine hit because I can just go work on something. That's when I'm cleaning house, I don't do it usually in one day, but I'll do a lot of it in a day. Do a lot of it in another day, but I also do other work, which is today is vacuum day, which is there's a lot. Then it'll probably be 2 days of vacuum day. The cats are gonna hate me. So can we? But I've been slowly kind of working on cleaning house for the last week. And then sometimes once I start a project, then I'm just like I keep seeing stuff and seeing stuff and see it, and I just go. And when that sort of takes hold, I try to take advantage of it. Yeah, I just those days are those days. Friday, I only had 6 listings go up for $40, and that's okay. Oh, I need to keep an eye on my Facebook because I have somebody coming to pick up those horror comic books or coloring books. A bunch of them I couldn't list on eBay because I'm like all but positive they're not licensed, and I didn't want Disney goons coming after me, so I put them up on a local Facebook auctions page and sold like 12 or like 15 of them sold for like 13 or $14, which is fine. I paid $15 for the whole stack, and a couple of them did get listed on eBay. And then Sup, Davis and Cameron. Yeah, I'm not big on the scheduling thing. I get why people do it. But yeah. I'm just not sold on its effectiveness, I guess is. I think if you're going to be gone for an extended period, then it's probably good. But I think also, if you're going to be gone for an extended period and you're not shipping, the algo is going to throttle you anyways. Big. All right. Them's the postcards. There's one more. It's that McCracken one that's going international. All right. Good. We even had a Mercari sale today. I haven't sold anything on Mercari in months. I also haven't listed anything on Mercari in months. So that was kind of surprising. I'll take it. Got to deal with the stupid Mercari label, though. All right. Catch up here. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of ADHD, right? Is you are figuring out how to trick your brain into doing what you want, because it really is going to resist doing anything that it doesn't want to do. And not every trick works. There was I've mentioned the quote from Anthony Bourdain before, which I think for anyone with ADHD can probably relate to it, and it's I understand there's a guy inside me who wants to lay in bed, smoke weed all day, and watch cartoons and old movies. My whole life is a series of stratagems to avoid and outwit that guy. Like that is what ADHD is, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, usually I do at least 5 or 10 postcards right when I wake up in the morning because I can get them done in like 15 or 20 minutes. And then I've got at least 10 on the board today. Right? I've already done 20 plus today. So I'm on the board for today, whatever happens the rest of the day. So and that's true too. Daily refine, of course he does. He is the primary. Him and tech sports are pretty much why everybody who does schedule listings does schedule listings. Yeah, I agree that I do listen to that sometimes. All right, moving on. So there a lot of pins that sold this weekend, strangely, but that's not what we're going to list first. So I'll talk about the pins in a bit. Sold the last of these security cameras, Lorex security cameras. This one sold for $63.95. We are gonna put that in a box. Yeah, I'll usually list postcards when I wake up and when I'm going towards the time I'm going to bed. If I'm not trying to do like a heavy postcard listing day. Man, these boxes suck. And because they're easy, I don't need a ton of like brain power to list them. And even if I'm getting like trim that just a tiny bit. Even if I'm, getting not that many up in a sesh, it's still okay. If you do 10 in the morning and 10 at night, 20 listings. And that's like not shouldn't be more than like an hour of listing a day, unless you're doing a bunch of research, right? Or trying to figure out what the hell something is. That's usually the one that gets me. And I'm like, what is this? What am I looking at even? Where is this place? What does that say? Healthy gamer, yeah. Also, there's there's some great YouTube content for ADHD, and ADHD Dave is not one of them. I believe he is. I don't want to go there. I don't want to. I think if he's actually got ADHD, then he's got a really good opportunity to talk about some of the challenges that go along with reselling when you have ADHD to a large platform. I hope he takes that opportunity and isn't just trying to capitalize on mental illness within the reseller community as well. Just saying. All right, next up. Let's get this damn Mercari order out of the way. Sold the ATST driver for $8. This fit in there? No. know the spits, but I also know that I can't force it, otherwise it'll damage it. All right, so that's not going to be it. What is that doing there? All right, Makari, let's not suck. Got it. Log in. Snipping tool. Okay. We're gonna print it. Oops. Mess that up. Oh. Such a pain in the ass. If I had to do this more than once a day, even if I had to do this once a day, I'd fucking lose my shit. Why can't you print vertical 4x6? Seriously. Come on. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. All right, Curry done. Oops, sorry. Confirm is sent. Yes. I've shipped it. Done. Okay, let me catch up on the chat here. Oh yeah, I sell to lots of new buyers. Their money is just as good as somebody else's money. If they can figure out how to complete a purchase, then I will sell to them. Hi, Buster. Want to say hi to the peeps? Come on. Come on. Oh. All right. What? Wow. Somebody's got a lot to say this morning. I'm going to show some beans. I bet people would like to see some beans. Want to show us some beans? Come on. Hey. Mr. Riley. Show them the beans. He's like, nope, I'm too busy digging them into your shoulder. Okay. Oh. Let's go. Come on, we'll get you the treats. I know that's what you want. Excuse. What? What? All right, moving right along. I bought these a very long time ago. They're costume fishnets, and they've been sitting in the bottom of a bin since 4 years ago. I want to say about that long. And what's funny was I got a bunch of stuff from Amy this weekend, and there was a different pair of costume fishnets in there, and I'm like, oh, that's really funny. I've got a couple of pairs of these sitting in the bottom of a bin that I haven't sold in 5 years. And then the next morning I woke up and a pair had sold. Not for a lot, for $5. Get the old price off of there with the magic eraser. It had 3 on there, but that is not what I paid. Yeah, me too. I'm like, I'll just take it. You're not really risking anything. The only problem is if buyers with 0 feedback making offers, that's a different story. Because more often than not, those are going to be the ones that sit and you're unpaid. So there is that. Oh, did I grab that? I definitely forgot an item, but that's okay. I need to go grab more bubble mailers in a minute. Okay. Got a couple of DVDs going out. We sold The Gambler Part 5, which, I mean, I'll be damned if I knew there was a Part 3. Starring Kenny Rogers, sold for $8.96. And 20 classic musicals, sold for $4.95. Take the 50-cent price sticker off of there. The DVDs have been doing okay. I'm happy about it. I didn't invest too heavily in them, but I did invest a lot of inventory space on them. Not a lot, but more than they had. But they're selling like, a couple a day, 1 or 2 a day, which for my buy cost on the vast majority of these, I'm less than, 50 cents, $1 in. They're sealed. Almost all of them are sealed. So not like they're going to get returned. There we go. Some of them are only selling for a couple of bucks, but there's a good number of $4 or $5, $10 ones in there too. They're so easy to list. It's like the appeal of not having to take pictures of something is huge for me. Yeah. There's definitely iffy factors for offers. It depends a lot for me. I had somebody come in and I put it on that thing I'm not supposed to talk about. You guys know the thing, right? It doesn't exist, so it doesn't really matter if I talk about it, but it rhymes with Smishmord. So I put on the Smishmord this customer who was asking me for the shipping price, and he has listings. He has listings listed on eBay. And he's like, and I'm like, well, the shipping price is listed the shipping price is listed in the listing. And it pulls automatically from USPS shipping tables and the weight that I put in and the price that it's showing you for shipping, for domestic shipping, is accurate. And then there was some response about blah, blah, blah. I'll read it in a second here. eBay messages. I ended up blocking them, so I don't care. Here it is. I don't care showing this guy's name because he's a knob. He disagrees that eBay is not always accurate on the estimates. It's not an estimate. It's first class. It's first class shipping. y'all. Which is why eBay allows adjustments. Nope, they don't. You can't adjust after the price, and then you're not interested in customer service or making a sale on this item. After I've patiently answered all of your stupid ass questions, right? Like, okay, and then one last time, I was like, it isn't an estimate. Either just put it as a flat rate by the seller, it pulls from the price based on the weight entered by the seller and USPS shipping tables. And then he says, well, I'll pass on your auction. My goal is to give my customers the lowest shipping cost possible. There are too many price gougers in this arena. Which, at that point, I went back and my response to that was, says the guy charging $16 for shipping a Titanic doll outfit. Please do pass on my auctions. Check this out. Franklin Mint Titanic doll outfit. 2 pieces of doll clothing. Shipping cost, $15.60. So I sent that message and blocked. What were we talking about? Anyways. All right, gambler. There was a squirrel moment. All right, where am I down to? I've got 2 bubble mailers, so I'm going to have to go grab some more real quick. And I forgot an item that I need to grab anyway, so y'all just hold tight for un momento. Sport. What I take some joy in getting them really fired up and then blocking them. Like the last thing, you throw something at them that they basically won't be able to come back from, and then you block them. That makes me that brings me joy. Oh, that's funny. Yes, this is the way. Joe, are you a subscriber? Thanks for subscribing. I hope you are enjoying all the benefits of not a subscriber, you're a channel member of the nothing that is offered by being a channel member. There's like 3 emojis that I haven't updated in over a year. I really should do a channel member giveaway at some point. Yes, I'll announce it now. Become a channel member today, and you'll be entered in a channel member giveaway at some point. When? I don't know. What? Also, don't know. But you'll get something at some point, and not just arbitrary points. it's not a waste if it's fun. And sometimes it's good stress relief to fight petty with petty, especially when you can eliminate any consequences. I know that at some point that'll come back and bite me. I do like a couple of times a year, like go and unblock people from my blocked buyers list, but not super often. All right. I will be right back. I need to grab bubble mailers and the thing I forgot to grab. I guess there's also like a little part of me that hopes some small percentage of that population will be enlightened by me in the process to the fact that they're dumbasses. I know that's not probably ever happening, but one can hope, and hope can be a very powerful thing. We are definitely going to be using this box later. Pretty scary. Let's get this big ass thing out of the way. Sold this here Spectro Acoustics graphic equalizer. This thing is in amazing condition. Tested, works great. I think I'm just gonna try to wrap this in whatever poly mailer I have. If I have anything that'll work for this. Probably gonna have to Franken-mailer. Bought it for $1 and sold in under a week for 70. So I like that. I picked it up like it because it looked higher end. I didn't recognize the brand. It had a sort of like 80s high-end audio kind of name, like Spectro Acoustics. I didn't comp it. Basically, when they said $1, I'm like, well, I pretty much, if I lose $1, so be it. All right. I don't think I have larger poly bags. I'm going to, you know what? Enough of this. I keep forgetting to do it. So as of right now, we are going to go find large poly mailers. 9.5 by 14.5. That's pretty big. Ooh, 24 by 24. 26 by 32. $34.40 free shipping for 100. That's a big mailer. That'll last a while. Oh, those are padded. Oh yeah, these are the ones I used to have. I don't block 4 or 5. I block like maybe one person a week. 36 by 32, which is 200. Not that much of a savings. $6. No, I don't want 2. I just want 1. All right. Done. All right. But for today, we got to make some Franken mailers. I know I could just use a garbage bag, but guess what? I'm out of those too right now. Okay, probably one more of those at least, maybe two. So I'm going to go all the way around. And what we'll do is we'll go long ways. I think that should do it. Right, just about. You know what's dumb? What's really dumb is the thing that I said, hey, I'm going to use this for a minute. In a minute. No, it's not going to fit anyways. All right. We're pretty close. Go that way. Nope. I am using like the second smallest mailers to box up this big ass thing. This is ridiculous. Never again. All right. Fix up the seams on that in just a minute. Yeah, I could have done that with one or two of the other mailers. But whatever, we got there. I think I put in the dimensions and everything already on this. 9 pounds. 21, 9, 10. Hi, Buster. I think that was the hardest thing of the day. Yeah, I don't know. I know you didn't. I'm just saying. Nice. All right. Next up is this little guy who I bought for $3 at my local St. Vincent. He was hidden away in the plush section, but he is actually a golf club cover teddy bear. Pebble Beach golf club cover teddy bear, new with the tag. Sold it for $35. Took about a week. For $35, it gets a box. Yes, Buster. I just gave you treats. I just gave them to you. What is it you want? I'm not coming to look at your bag. All right, next thing. Some vintage, what do you call these things? Lady Sunbeam heated hair curlers. These are not the valuable hair curlers that you sometimes find. These are only worth $15.95. They took about a month to sell. They are going to Tennessee. And I think this box may just do the trick. After I dump out all that stuff from it. Oh yeah. It is perfect. Thank you to UPS for your giant bow mailer. I feel like I used up all the bad shipping karma on the giant Franken mailer, so that's good. It's an old box, but it's freaking sturdy as all hell. Ooh, went overweight by a lot. Still not losing money on shipping though, so that's good. $13 people lurking. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you're being productive. We're actually making pretty good progress here. What do we got left? 17 to go. But 3 of those are going to be in one package, and we got a lot of low-hanging fruit. So sold a vintage new old stock set of sheets. These came from the buyout stock. So they've been around for a while. What did they sell for? I think I got decent money on them even. $11.37. It's just a twin set, so they're going to go in a flat rate mailer. Making a little money back on the shipping there. All right, I said it was a pretty pin-heavy weekend earlier, but we're still not doing those yet. I'm going to do this. Pick this up at the flea. It was filled with G.I. Joe and Kenner Boy Scout clothing. It's a 1964 Irwin Foot Locker. And it is going to go to North Carolina, which is priority mail on this. $12.78. They paid $12.85. Do I care? Yes. I have a box. I think so. Keurig box. Will that fit this? If not, I'll just go shoe. It's not going to fit that. I think we might just do shoebox. Or I cut this in half. I think I'm going to use it for 2 different things. I paid $40 total for the locker and all the clothing. This sold for $25, so more than half my money back. I did pay a little bit more than I probably should on that specific buy, but it's all good. I'll still make money on it. I'm just not going to make as much as I thought I would. If I had looked closer or known my shit better, I would have realized that it wasn't all G.I. Joe clothing. But sometimes that's how you learn. Send out some offers real quick. Listings, so 5%, 5%, 5%. Off, no counter on everything else. Right. Now, right now, when you live on busy, okay. Remember all those pins I talked about? Now's the time. So I had one person buy 3. I'll put those up here on the screen because sold this one here, Celtic Horse Knot, $14.36. They also bought this gold tone bulldog for $13.45, and this enameled peacock for $12.55. So not too bad. Oh, nice. Oh no, that's not a sale. That's back to the offers page. So yeah, pretty good little sale there. So yeah, strangely, lots of pins this weekend and zero ephemera outside of the postcards. That's kind of weird. I don't think I have a good. Oh, you know what? Maybe like. Oh yeah, I got this little like velvet satchel. That's fancy. I don't know if they'll all fit though. They're not gonna all fit. What else we got fancy? Just get them in here. Oh, a different velvet, a bigger, differenter velvet satchel. But I need a lid before I use this. It's okay. All right. Then a different customer came in and bought a pin and a medal, which has a pin on it, so it's technically a pin too, I guess. This integrity above all military police pin 537, and a French World War II victory medal, which a lot of these you'll see the battle for civilization, for the civilization 1914, 1918. You'll see it in English, the exact same medal. That came from the medals purchase at the yard sale a few weeks back. Customer is all in for $41.53, so not too shabby. Just gonna leave that one in there. Actually, you know what? We'll use this box. Seems like a good. Yep. Sorry about that. The next pin, and this has been in the store, I think probably about 2 years. At minimum since December 2022. Or December 2021, actually. Is this here Sarah Coventry Starburst brooch. Signed. Sold for an amount that I will tell you in just a moment. 28 something, I think. 26.61. So we'll use that tiny satchel for her. From the Hobby Kings. It'll fit, right? Let's see. I have it. This one. All right, guess what? More pins. I got these in definitely late 2021. Got a big lot of Disney pins off Mercari that I used credits to buy. So I have no money into them. This is a pair of the Bread and Butter Lightning Bolt Vinylmation trading pins. $9.86 on those. Or at least cover it. And then sold last pin. Again, been in the store for a while. Bobcat BSA Boy Scouts of America pin. Let's see what this offer is. HP. Let's see here. That's been around for a little bit. I'm still going to counter. Counter at 21. No. Let's see what happens. More pins. Actually, what is this? I'm gonna make a buck on the shipping on that one too, so that's cool. Okay. Getting down to it. Next up, we sold a vintage Knight vacuum tube voltage tester. Broken. As is, parts repair. Will this fit in this? Looks like it will. Nice. That is what we shall do. This sold for $13.45 plus shipping, and this came when I bought all the radio equipment for $10. So this would have paid for all of it if I wasn't already way in the profit. sure I got all the barcodes covered. Like I do. Nice, 6 pounds. We end up on 12, 7, 10. Oh, it's pretty close. 12, 6, 9. Making a few bucks on the shipping there. This came from the buyout as well. Old Sacramento, California, little lusterware pitcher thing. Sold for $6.99. I really hope it's going to go. First class, what do they pay? $6 shipping? Yeah. I'll probably lose a couple of bucks on this one. Not lose money, just lose money on the shipping. It's not going to. Nope. This thing's barely feels like it's not like super thin porcelain or anything like that. So and we'll wait to get rid of that piece for a while. Okay. Air jacket the F out of this. Hopefully keep our weight under a pound. Ooh, you know what? This thing. This could be our, up there could be our lifesaver. Work. Here's the real test, though. Oh, 0.06. Okay. Where's it going? New Hampshire. So yeah, we gotta get that thing down. So this thing is probably the heaviest, and as much as I'd never use it. Yeah, we're pretty much down. Only on air jackets here. We did it. That's like a $4 swing in price. Sold a pocket knife, Trade 340T. Bring it to you for now. Sold for $12. This came out of the, I think from the folks from Elma. I want to say. So I think I'm like $4 in on it. That's okay. It wasn't. Maybe $3. I don't know. I bought a bunch. Rebundled. It could have been from the other one buy too. I don't remember. There was two. I spent between two buys $200 on pocket knives at the flea market. So all of the knives were paid for by the first one to sell, which was that really nice one. I still have many, many more to sell. So, and I think one set to list, which is like a Gerber carving set that's missing a knife. But once I probably spend $20 or $30 to replace the knife, it'll be $100 set. And I'm just at this point just trying to find the replacement for not stupid expensive. All right, sold a advertising yardstick. This is the first of these to sell. Got a whole bunch of these from my friend in Seattle. This is the Gold brand yardstick. It's a fertilizing company. and it sold for $15 plus shipping. These things are expensive to ship because they're long. They are 30. This one is 37 inches. I think that's what it says. Nope, this is 36 inches. There's a couple of them I have that are like 39 inches. And I guess it has a ruler on there, so using the other ruler to measure the ruler. Yeah, that happened. Wait there. Wait there. Okay. All right, there we go. What's up, Shanna? I see what you did there. The fertilizer company is really shitty. I hear all their profits are in the dumps. Okay, we're down to our last couple of things. By the way, the counteroffer worked. They bought it for $21. That's been in the store since April 22, so that's a nice sale. All right, we sold 2 records, and then we're done. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. I might have spoken too soon. We're going to use this for our... make 2 really nice record mailers. I think. Good heavy duty cardboard. Bye. First up, Digital Classics, sold for $7.89. I assume this is classical music, but digital. Not like a bunch of like beeps and clicks kind of digital, but like oh yeah, that's gonna work nice. Digitally remastered with the ones and the zeros, that kind of digital. About my new scribing skill that I'm working on. All right, so then we're just going to chop that and chop that and chop that. And we've got 2 mailers. 1. We will save those. That's some nice cardboard for later. Tape, get off my hand. All right. All right, so since we know this is going to work, we can dispense with these right away. Make our lives a little bit easier. Scribe tool. Judy Garland, Over the Rainbow. It is Pride Month. There's a really great podcast called Decoder Ring that did a hour and a half deep dive into the origins of the term friend of Dorothy. It's fascinating. Highly recommend it. Decoder Ring podcast. Every single episode of that podcast is awesome. If you are into pop culture and its origins, worth checking out for sure. All right, we're gonna get good at this, I think. That was just too easy. Yeah, I don't know if it's top secret, but man, it is. It's one of those things that it's like freehand like reshaping boxes, like very valuable life hack. Okay, let's see here. I need to check the other store. I don't think I'm going to do late arrivals. We've been going for 2.5 hours already, and I got to clean, I got to vacuum and do stuff today. So, oops, I did it. I logged out of my store, then logged right back in instead of logging into the other one. One more piece of tape on there. It's beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. All right, let's try this again. All right. Nothing in the other store, which means only one thing. Means I have shipped the things I shipped and all the shipping things I've shipped, and we've come to the end of another shipping adventure. Thank you all for coming along. They're a lot more fun with you here. For the 13 of you left, thanks again. We'll be back tomorrow. 100%. We've got at least 3 things to ship. And until that time, I hope your listing's easy. Hope the sales are good. And you know what we'll do is we're going to catch y'all on the Pip Pop. Peace out. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.